ielts writing task 1. In this video we will describe a process diagram, how wire is made using a band 9 method. We will read the diagram, plan our language, and then write a full model answer. Here is the task. The diagram shows how wire is made, and we must summarize the main features. Read it as one manufacturing process, left to right, 9 numbered stages that take raw materials, coking coal and iron ore, all the way to finished wire wound into coils. Note the 3 heat stages, 1300 degrees, then 1800, and finally cooling to 150 degrees Celsius. First, what task 1 actually asks. You have 20 minutes and must write at least 150 words. This is an objective report, not an opinion essay. You describe the stages only. The single most important feature is a clear overview, and that is what lifts a process answer from band 6 to band 7 and above. Our structure will be introduction, overview, body 1, and body 2. Now brainstorm before you write. On the left, read the diagram, 9 stages, one way, a linear process, not a cycle. It starts with coking coal and iron ore and ends with wire wound into coils. Reduced coal and lime are added along the way. On the right, plan the language. The tense is the present simple, passive is heated, is added. Prepare your sequencers and group the stages into 2 halves. Stages 1 to 5 make the liquid metal, stages 6 to 9 shape and cool it. Here is the paragraph plan. The introduction paraphrases the task in 1 sentence. The overview gives the big picture, 9 linear stages, the start and end points, melt then shape, and crucially no detail or numbers. Body 1 covers stages 1 to 5, turning raw materials into molten liquid metal. Body 2 covers stages 6 to 9, molding, pressing, cooling, and finally the coiled wire. Now the full model answer. The introduction. The diagram illustrates the various stages involved in the manufacture of wire, from the initial raw materials through to the finished, coiled product. The overview. Overall, wire production is a linear process comprising 9 distinct stages. It begins with the gathering of raw materials, which are melted at extremely high temperatures. The resulting liquid metal is then shaped and cooled to form the final wire. Notice there are no specific numbers here. The overview stays general. Body 1, stages 1 to 5. At the first stage, 2 raw materials, coking coal and iron ore, are gathered and fed into a blast furnace, where they are heated to 1300 degrees Celsius. Following this, the material is combined with reduced coal in an arc furnace and heated further to 1800 degrees. Lime is subsequently added in a third furnace, operating at the same temperature in order to remove unwanted gases. Once purified, the molten metal is collected in a vat and poured out as liquid metal. Body 2, stages 6 to 9. In the second half of the process, the liquid metal is channeled into a series of molds mounted on rollers, where it begins to solidify. The shaped metal then passes through several pressing machines, which press and stretch it into thin strands. After this, it is cooled to 150 degrees Celsius, and in the final stage the wire is cooled once more before being wound into large coils, ready for use. Why does this score band 9? Task achievement. Every stage is covered with a clear overview, accurate temperatures, and no opinions. Coherence and cohesion, a logical order with varied sequences and 2 balanced body paragraphs. Lexical resource, precise process, vocabulary and paraphrase, and grammatical range, passive constructions and complex sentences used accurately. One honest note, band 9 here reflects an internal assessment against the public ielts band descriptors, not a certified examiner score. That is the full method. Read the diagram, plan your language, then write. Now try the same 4 steps on a new process diagram. Good luck with your ielts.